Now it's time to add video and still image content to your Camcorder AI library so you can get to work creating video content. All right, simple as this. We go over here, we have Sync Media. Sync Media. Click on that, and this allows you to upload Google Drive folders, right? Not individual files, but folders. So we go over to Google Drive, and here we have a folder we want to use. We'll highlight this folder, and then we want to copy a link, and we want to make sure it's easily shareable so anyone with the link can see this, right? Because we need the Camcorder AI platform to see it, so it can't be restricted. It can't just be limited to your organization. We want to make sure that anyone with the link can see this folder. Copy that link, bring it back to the uploader here, drop in the file. Now, drop in the folder. Now, this is where we want to also assign an album. This is why we created albums before adding content to our library. In this case, it's our playground shoot, so I'm going to select that. You can move content around later, so just a note, once you have content, you can reorganize it after the fact. But for a starting point, I know this is images and video from playground shoot, so that's where I'm going to put it, in the playground shoot album. One note here, custom analysis prompt. Here's what this is. Our platform, our AI, is very good at logging each and every clip and creating a page of metadata. So it's going to find things like people and genders, and if there's animals or different backgrounds, forest, desert, beach, what have you, day versus night, sunset, logos even, right? It will read logos and actually log that for you so you can search your library based on searching a logo. However, there might be a few sort of somewhat specific cases where you really want to make sure that Camcorder AI is finding what you are looking for in your library. A great example is like a politician. Think of like a congressional candidate. Let's say like a John Ossoff from Georgia, for example. It might not identify John Ossoff if it's just watching the clips unless you tell it to. And that's where custom analysis prompt comes in. You can say, look for John Ossoff, senator from Georgia, right? And then the metadata will include a note that says this has John Ossoff in this clip, right? So if you have very famous people, like big movie celebrities, some of the most famous athletes in the world, your Michael Jordans, your LeBron James, your Meryl Streeps, people like that, it's going to find that anyway. It's sort of these kind of one-off cases where they're kind of famous. You can find them if you Google them. So basically you're telling Camcorder AI to Google that person. That's what custom analysis prompt is. Notice it's optional. The vast majority of customers don't even use it because the AI is so good at logging what's in each clip anyway. All right, so here we go. We have it. It's the Google Drive folder. We run Media Sync. It says Media Sync started down here in the lower right. You might not be able to see that because I think my face, unfortunately, is in the way, but you'll get a notification here. You'll also get a notification up here. You can see the Media Sync is in progress, 0% of the way. Once that gets to 100%, Camcorder AI will have logged all of your footage. It will then be available in your library. You will also get an email, and whichever email address is associated with the account, letting you know that your footage is ready. Then it's as simple as that. The footage is in the library. The media is there. Once it's there, you can do things like, search for woman smiling, right? And it's going to produce all of the images of women smiling. This is how deep video search works with Camcorder AI. Simply upload a Google Drive folder, and then that footage will be at your beck and call whenever you type in whatever you're looking for, any day, anytime.